Hi, in this video, I will show you how to use the income and expense tracker template. With your purchase, you will get both Google Sheets and Excel files. For this demo, I will be using the Excel version, but the functionality is exactly the same in Google Sheets. If you're using Excel, please make sure you have Excel 2021 or later, or Office 365, because the functions and formulas used in this template require these versions. If you do not have these versions, no problem at all. You can use the Google Sheets version instead. If you want to jump to a specific part of the tutorial, you can check the timestamps in the video description and click on them to go directly to that section. Now we are on the guide sheet. You will also see other sheets like menu, income, expense, savings, monthly report, and annual report. So let's start from the guide sheet and follow the steps provided here. Here it has 3 simple steps to use this template. Step 1, it says go to the menu sheet and add your income, expense, and savings categories. The options you enter here will automatically update throughout the entire template. So now let's go to the menu sheet and add all our menus. This is the menu sheet. Here we need to update all the income menus, expense menus, and savings menus. Whatever options you enter here will appear as drop-down menus in the relevant sheets and will update automatically across the entire spreadsheet. We have also set a limit for how many items you can add under each menu. Now let's start by adding the income menus. In this income menus, you can add your income sources and accounts. Each menu allows you to add up to 20 items. Accounts means the way you receive money, like bank accounts, wallets, or cash. So now let me quickly add the menus. So now I have updated the income menus that I mostly receive money from. Next, let's add the expenses menus. Here in the expenses menus, you can add up to 50 categories, up to 20 payment methods, and up to 5 spend types. Now let me update the categories and payment methods. Yep, now I have added the category and payment method items. For the payment method, sometimes the options can be the same as the income menu's accounts. This is because we may use wallets to receive money and also to send or pay like PayPal or Venmo. The same applies to bank accounts when we transfer money. Most of the time we use credit cards or debit cards. But in your case, if you need the same options for both receiving and spending, you can add them in both the income menu's accounts and the payment method. In my case, I use PayPal, Venmo, and cash, so I have added them in both the income and expense menus. Okay, so now what is spend type? In my personal life, I use these options to rate my expenses and understand how I feel about my spending. It helps me see which expenses are necessary or worth it, and which ones are unnecessary or unexpected. By tracking this, I've been able to plan better, reduce wasteful spending, and save more money. This is a small but powerful feature, and I wanted to include it to help you as well. These options are also available in my other product called Expense Tracker, and buyers really love it. You can customize these options or simply use the default ones. Either way, it makes it easy to understand where your money is going and helps you make smarter spending decisions. So the only menu left to update is savings. Now let me quickly add that too. You can add up to 20 savings types. Yes, now we have successfully updated all the menus here, and with this step 1 is fully completed. Now let's move to step 2. Step 2, it says use the dedicated sheets to record your data. Enter your income in the income sheet, expenses in the expense sheet, and savings in the savings sheet. This keeps everything organized and easy to track. Okay, now it's all about entering the data for our income, expenses, and savings. The layout is very simple and minimal, so it's really easy to enter your details here. So first, let me enter my income. This is a simple table. First, I will enter the date, then select the income source from the drop-down menu. Next, I will type the income description and enter the amount I received. In the account credited column, I will select where I received the money. That's it. Very easy, right? I just entered the date, selected the income source, added a description, entered the amount, and selected the account credited. You can also add remarks if needed for your records. This is how you need to enter all your income. If you have multiple income entries, you can follow the same steps for each one. Now I will add the remaining income for the month. Yep, now I have added all my incomes that I received for the month. Now let's go to the expense sheet and add all our expenses. This is the expense tracker sheet. Here also it follows the same process as the income sheet. I will enter the date, type the expense description, select the category, enter the amount spent, then select the payment method used for this expense and choose the spend type. That's it. Adding your expenses is very simple. You can also add remarks if needed. Again, the rule is simple. Enter the date, add the expense description, select the category, enter the amount, select the payment method you used, and choose the spend type. This way, you can easily log all your expenses in one single sheet. Okay, now let's move to savings. This is the savings tracker sheet. Here, you just need to log all your savings. Again, the rule is the same. Enter the date, select the savings type, enter the amount, select the account used to deposit or add the savings, and add remarks if needed. That's it. The data entry process is simple and the same for income, expense, and savings. This is how you should keep adding all your logs across these three sheets. We have kept the income, expense, and savings sheets separate so you can quickly add your entries and keep everything well organized. With this, step 2 is fully completed. Now let's move to step 3, the final step. Step 3, it says open the monthly or annual report sheets to view your reports. You can see your data by category, source, account, or spend type. Use the filters to quickly focus on the information you need. So these are the two report tabs available to view your data. One is the monthly report and the other is the annual report. Since there is not much data in the spreadsheet right now, let me quickly add some sample data into the income, expense, and savings sheets and then show you how the report sheets work when data is available. All right. Now I have entered some example data into all three sheets from the year 2025 to 2030, just to show you how you can view your data when you add entries across multiple years. So first, let's look at the monthly report. This is the monthly report sheet. As you can see, it already shows the complete monthly data for income, expenses, and savings. It displays the total income for the month, total expenses, and the remaining balance. Here, you can also see a bar that shows how much of your income is used for expenses. Based on the selected month, it gives you a full visual view with the daily spending trend, bar chart, and donut charts. You also get a full breakdown of accounts, income sources, expense categories, savings, payment methods, and spend type. There is a quick table that shows how much you spent each day. At the top, you can see no spend days, spending days, and the average spending per day. We designed this monthly report to be very detailed, so you can clearly understand your monthly finances, plan better, and see exactly where your money is coming from and where it is going. To make things easier for the selected month, we have also provided income and expense logs. You can use the filters to view the data by oldest to newest, by source, by accounts, or by selecting a specific date which highlights the transaction. This detailed transaction list helps you quickly cross-check your entries with the dashboard data. We have also included an option to hide the transaction logs for both income and expenses. You can simply click the button here to show or hide this section. If you only want to view the dashboard and charts, you can hide the logs, and whenever you need them, you can bring them back with a click. It is a small feature, but very useful. This report tab is not limited to just 1 month or year. You can easily change the month to view different data, and if you have entries across multiple years, just change the year to see those details. Everything updates instantly and smoothly. To be honest, this monthly report sheet is my personal favorite, and I believe you will find it very useful too. Okay, now let's check out the annual report sheet. This is the annual report sheet. This sheet will show you the full report for 12 months based on the start month that you select. It shows the total income, total expenses, balance, and savings. You can see the income, expense, and savings trend chart for each month, which helps you understand how you managed your money throughout the year. There is also a monthly breakdown of income and expenses. Below that, you will find charts showing income sources, expense categories, top income deposit accounts, and the most used payment methods. At the end, there is a donut chart for savings and a pie chart for spend type. We have also included a complete annual breakdown of income sources, accounts, and savings. In the next section, you can see the full breakdown of expense categories, payment methods, and spend type. You can view data for different years by simply changing the year, and everything will update automatically. Just like in the monthly report sheet, we have added an option to hide or show the income and expense sections. If you want to view them, you can keep them visible or you can hide them with a single click. So with this, step 3 is fully completed. I hope now you clearly understand how the income and expense tracker works. It is very easy to add your data, and with just a few clicks, you can view detailed reports. If you like this template, please share it with your friends and family who might find it helpful. I spent a lot of time creating this template, and every product in my shop is carefully designed by me to keep things simple and useful for you. That's it for this video. If you found this helpful, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Your support really helps me create more useful templates and tutorials like this for you. Stay connected, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a nice day.